Hey y'all, what's going on? All right, Pop's here. And we are level 11. We're going to continue on with our Ultimate Extreme Ultra Hardcore journey on our Paladin here. For those of you who might just be tuning in, and this is your first time catching this, so the rules are we're using Ultra Hardcore add-on, which basically means we don't see our health bar, we don't see our enemy's health bar, we don't see the level of the enemy. On top of that, there's no mini-map. We're also doing no questy, no professions, totally solo self-found, no grouping for any reason. No dungeons, no repairs. That's a biggie. We're not allowed to wear any greens, any blues, or any purples. In addition to that, we're not allowed to use a vendor to purchase any consumables, any gear, any bags. The only reason we can use a vendor is if we have to absolutely purchase quest items. That's it. We're not allowed any buffs except for the Paladin buffs that we can give ourselves. So if a priest gives us fortitude, we have to click it off. We can't get any world buffs. We can't use any quest rewards. So as nice as those brass-studded braces may be, they are a quest reward, so we're not allowed to equip those.
You need something?
There we go. We got a water barrel here. Now we can use things that we get from chests. We can use things that drop off of mobs and things that we find in the open world, like this refreshing spring water. We can use that. That is allowed. So we're heading down here to Westbrook Garrison. Hopefully we'll make level 12 here. We may give Hogger a poke, though we don't have any healing pots, so that may be a little bit difficult. Normally I have at least a healing pot, and I'll have my lay on hands, and I'm usually level 12 when I take on Hogger. Let's see what we learn at level 12. Yeah, we get a new Blessing Might, a new Seal of the Crusader. So we may grind on the knolls over here, get to level 12, run and train, and then come back and give Hogger a poke. Don't know if we'll be able to do it. Bum, 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 bum. Let's do a quick gear check here and see our durability. 15 out of 20, 17 out of 25, 26 out of 30, 36 out of 40, 46 out of 55. Not too bad. Our gear's in pretty good shape. We do have gear, backup gear in the bank that we have accumulated. So, you know, that we've gotten off of mobs or out of chests. So we can, when our gloves break or our chest piece gets low, we do have a backup for that stuff. Okay, we're going to turn in Fulbro's Deed. That's it. We're not really looking to do any more Westfall than that because that was right there. So now we'll go to Westbrook Garrison. We'll pick up the quest to get the Knoll armbands.
The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the
So even like this food here, we cannot eat it because it was a quest reward. Boom, 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 bumpity dum. This will get us a few, maybe a little bit closer to 12. There we go. This is the quest to kill Hogger.
thieves coming from Westfall, and
Would really be ideal
West, it's a
if
wonder
we could get a good healing pot while we're over here.
Marshal Dugan sent you, huh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough.
Otherwise, doing Hogger can be rough.
The stressed one.
Hogger will stun you, or he'll knock you down, and he could pull that off in the middle of a heal,
Have been seen along the borders of
and that would definitely be an issue if we were low enough and couldn't outride it. Now, we do have Hand of Justice that we can use on Hogger. We could drop that, and when we really need a heal, we could do it, but
to the east.
I don't know. I think Hogger right now may be out of our reach, but
Their painted knoll armbands.
we'll at least get these knolls. Okay, we're going to pull this one back because there's usually a bear over here. Oops. Usually a bear. There he is. I was going to say there's usually a bear over here. We'll pull that back. Sheesh, these guys hit pretty hard. And remember, you know, I mean, our gear's not the best. Because we don't have any greens. Okay, so those loose chain gloves, those dropped off a mob. We're allowed to use those if we need to. If not, we'll be putting them in the bank. We just don't want to get that bear at the same time. If we can help it. Ah, there we go. Level 12. Nice. Get a new talent point. There we go. So when we finish up here with the armbands, it will pretty much complete Elwyn Forest. The only thing we haven't done is kill Hogger. And like I said, we may not even do that. We probably won't. I think with the gear we're having and based upon the hits I'm getting from these mobs that trying to take out Hogger at this point might be a bit rough. We're going to have to get a little bit higher for that. So we'll go, whoops, we'll go from here to Brunel Village over in Loch Modan, or Dunmoreau, I guess it's called. Yeah, see, we take damage pretty quickly here. So I don't think taking on Hogger at this point would be feasible. I think it would probably result in our death. And we're definitely not interested in that. But we'll get the armbands anyway. Stay away from that camp. These guys, I think, are level 9. I don't think there's a level 10 in here. I think most of the outrunners are level 9. About Blessing of Might. There we go. How many is that? 3? We need 5 more. We'll run out of rested XP here soon, but that's okay. Part of the game. There's Hogger right up there, by the way. He is level 11 elite. He's got 666 health. He hits pretty hard. All right, we got 5. 3 more. There's number 6. We're going to go down here. We'll put a little mark on Hogger in case somebody else is looking for him. Okay. Need to let our mana build up a little bit. All right, we got all 8 of our armbands. Let's go turn those in. We'll be heading back over to Dunmoreau. We'll stop. We'll train our level 12 skills. We'll do it 9 Forge. Because we should, at level 12, be able to get our quest for our resurrection spell. Not that you can use it in hardcore. However, doing it gives good XP. And it's on the way up to Thelsmar, which we're going to get to eventually. So we'll pick it up. Yeah, as much as I want to take a shot at Hogger, I think right now is not the appropriate time. I have no healing pot. I would probably have to use up most of my mana for heals. And of course, if we use Lay on Hands, any mana we have goes away. But the thing is, when we come back from going up through Dunmoreau and into Loch Modan, we should be like level 15 when we get back here, or 14, I guess. And if we want to take a poke at Hogger, then we can.
Light be with you, or the Alliance. I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, adventurer.
We can't use that, but we're going to take it because it's worth the most money. All right, I'm going to run over here now. Just going to run the Sentinel Hill. I want to grab the flight path. From there, we're going to fly to Stormwind. We're going to go see Grim and Elmore in the Dwarven District. Pick up our supplies from Mountaineer Stormpike. Wait, do I have that quest? I thought I had it. Maybe I don't have it. All right, we may have to go back up here now, then to Goldshire. Guess we're not going to go get the flight path. Bum, 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 bum. Thought I had picked this quest up, but apparently it is not so. Yeah, no. Hey, Antonio Pirelli, what's going on? Oh, you can have that, you can have that, you can have that. We can eat the tough jerky. That was food that we got off of mobs, so we're allowed to use that. Little hunter here, level 12 night elf hunter. Give him a little buff. We need to put our own blessing in light back up. Well, we don't really need it. We're not going anywhere into combat here for a few. Oh yeah, there's the quest. We did not pick it up. Alright, this is the quest we need.
I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner.
That's going to send us up to see Grim and Elmore
Weaponsmith in Stormwind. Grim
in the
and
Dwarven
Elmore
district
sent
of
word to
Stormwind.
help with the delivery. I believe
We'll turn that in. He'll give us another quest. That quest will be to...
if you're interested in some legwork, then speak with Grimond. We could use you down here, but we must also keep our ties strong with the dwarves.
deliver a package up to Mountaineer Stormpike up in Lochmodan.
District of Stormwind in the northeast section of town.
Load launcher. How much money do I have? 65 silver. I'm going to be spending 20 silver. I think I saved cloth. Oh, we're going to need 2 more cloth. Well, we'll get that at Brunel Village. Oh, no, we need 2 more cloth before we get to Iron Forge. All right, let's kill some of these guys over here and get some more cloth. We need 10 pieces of cloth. You need that for your resurrection quest, or part of your resurrection quest. Part of the quest is, the beginning of it is, we'll be asked to go see, I believe it's John Turner over in Iron Forge. He is, helping out the poor. So he needs 10 pieces of linen cloth to do that. I don't really want to get to Iron Forge and go, oh, I don't have it. Well, that was kind of nice, huh? We got a couple of spring waters. We can handle these 3. Think of how nice it would be if we got, like, consecrate at a low level. Can you imagine how powerful paladins would be then at low level? Hey. Oh, we got a health potion. Damn, does nobody have any linen cloth over here? I thought I was being clever coming over here and getting my linen cloth. Everybody I'm killing doesn't have any. Usually I find some on these mobs. Getting a lot of spring water, which is lovely, but, we need 2 linen cloth. If I had thought about it while we were fighting the gnolls, I would have killed a few more of the gnolls and gotten it. Normally I'll get 2 or 3 linen cloth killing all those guys, but today I need it. Nope. It's alright. We'll go kill some more Defias. We'll get it eventually. Meanwhile, let's go check out this house. Maybe there's a barrel around there. Maybe there's a chest. Who knows? I don't think I've actually ever been in this house. I don't know who that guy is. Of course, this is Clara's house, where you come for Clara's apples when you do your ring quest after doing stockades. That's a quest we won't be dealing with. Alright, there's more Defias up over here. This one here is low level, I think. Those ones there can be level 8 or 9. There's also a chance of a rare up there. I don't see them. We need our blessing of might up. Like I said, if I didn't need the cloth, I'd be getting a lot of it. Oh, but we got a pouch. Whoa, that makes it worth coming up here. Let's see if we can get this guy alone. Come on. There we go. We got a pouch. I can't believe this, that we're not getting any linen cloth from these guys. Like I said, if I didn't need it, I'd get it. But that's all right. We're happy we got a pouch anyway. And we're getting a little more XP, so... Alright, this is a caster, probably level 10. I think these are the same level as the wizards we killed in the last installment to get our 6 Red Lantern bandanas. Ah, there we go. We got one piece of linen cloth. There's a few more of them down here. And by the way, if you make a mage, a human mage at level 10, you get a quest. A mage quest. Alright, we got all our linen cloth. We have to come to this here fall and fill up a flask with water. That's where you do it. You actually get a pretty nice staff after you complete that quest for a level 10. Alright, we have 10 linen cloth. We have 10 linen cloth. We're good to go. Well, it was a little detour, but it was well worth it because we got a pouch. So it was absolutely, in my opinion, worth it. Yeah, so my little warlock that I'm leveling on stream, on my Twitch stream, Popsbarngrill at Twitch TV, has reached level 23. And it's just a regular ultra hardcore warlock. It's level 23. So our next step is we got to get some rot blossoms. We got to complete the quest line for the Legend of Stalvin without killing Stalvin. Obviously at 23 we can't take him on. And then we're going to take that long run down to Menethil Harbor. We're going to take the boat up to Aberdeen. We'll run all the way down to Astronar. We're going to run from there. We're going to try to sneak down to Ajara and grab that flight path. That's going to be a little bit risky. And then we've got to run down into the Barrens and speak to someone in the Barrens who's got to give us continue our quest line for our Incubus and Succubus. That's what'll be on tap today. Hopefully we might even get into a little Wailing Caverns action. We're a little high for it at 23, but we're not that high, so that'll be good. We can get that done. And we'll probably look forward to trying to do some Shadowfang Keep shortly after that. That is, of course, provided we experience no death. The run to Jar is probably the scariest part, but I think we'll be okay, because you're going to run into a couple of slimes you got to kill on the way, and they're level 21, so we're fine with that. The thing will be not to pull anything as we're going down the road to Ajara. And I think when we get to Ajara, we'll end up flying back to Astronar and then running again through Ashenvale and down into the Barrens. That way I don't have to risk anything on the way back. So, bum 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 bumbity dum. All right, here's Grim and Elmore.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent,
Okay, now he's going to give us a thing. We have to take the Storm Pike.
at your service. You're here to help with my delivery.
That's this here. We got to bring that down to Mountaineer Storm Pike. We want to hold on to those. Going to hold on to those. Need that. We need that. And we need that. We can sell the flimsy gloves. We've got loose chain gloves, which are better, and I believe we even have some more loose chain gloves in the bank. Flimsy, flimsy. All right, so we'll even pull those out of the bank at some point and sell them. We don't have a lot of chess pieces, though. Although, killing the leper gnomes over here at Brunel Village, which we're going to do, there's a good chance they can drop a Mountaineer's chess piece. It is mail, and we would be allowed to use it because it came off a mob. Oh, look at that. Bam. All right, we're going to tram over to Iron Forge. While we're there, we're going to, we'll do Monty's rat roundup when we get off the tram. It's a pretty quick quest. It's pretty simple, and you get about 1,000 XP for doing it. Then there's a follow-up where you have to come back on this side, which we'll do, and see his brother Nipsey. And then Nipsey, you get 90 XP for it, but you get 5 silver, which is huge. And you get some food, not buff food, but some food, which is pretty good food, but we won't be able to use that because that's a quest reward. The only quest rewards we're allowed to use is money, pretty much. I mean, we're allowed to keep the money for completing quests. Otherwise, God would probably never have enough to train. There we go. So, here it is. You can get this quest at level 10. It's a pretty good quest to do. You get this little flute. You go find 5 rats. You play the flute around the rats.
Just capture 5
And you can play the flute while you're moving. So if the rats are moving, you can grab them. Where the hell did that rat go I aimed? Oh, he went way over there. Son of a bitch. I got a little lost there. I got turned around. Alright, I really didn't want to chase you this far. But if I have to, I will. Alright. There's a third one. There'll be two up here at least. There's a fourth one. Whoops. I guess I already have that one, maybe. Alright, whatever. We got all five. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Can I help you? Off and away. These'll work nicely, mate.
There you go. 900 XP just for that.
You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab.
Now he's going to give us another quest.
Need assistance?
And that's to bring the rats over to his brother Nipsey, who is on the Stormwind side. So we're going to have to wait for a tram and do that.
Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before,
I believe this is where the next tram's coming, over here. And you always want to get on the last car, because this way here you can get to Nipsey. Go in here only as far as you need to go in to not fall off the tram. When you get to the Stormwind side, you run over, you turn in the quest real quick, and run right back, and hopefully you can get back on this car so you're not stuck there waiting for another tram. You can see a sea monster every once in a while there. Old Bessie, or Nessie. Old Nessie, I think maybe it's called. All right, we want to be ready to get off the tram as soon as it lands, because we want to be able to turn this quest in and get right back on this tram. And it's got to be timed really well to do that. So as soon as we land, we run off. We see Nipsey, we turn in the quest, turn around, run back. Now hopefully we can catch this. Oh, look at that. We could catch it. Nice. And we got 90 more XP for doing that. And we got 5 silver, and you can see we got these rat kebabs that we have to sell. But if you're not on a extreme ultimate hardcore challenge, you could keep those rat kebabs. Pretty good food. 243 health restoration. All right, so from here we're going to, now we'll get off the tram in Iron Forge. We'll go over to where the Paladin trainer is. Hopefully we can pick up the quest. I don't know, sometimes you actually have to talk to like the Paladin trainer in Karanos, and then he sends you up here to get the quest, but hopefully we can bypass that. Like I said, when we pick it up, we'll get a quest to go. First, we'll have to read some kind of Tome of Valor. And then when we read that, we turn that in, and then we get a quest to go find this guy, John Turner, who walks around the outer ring of Iron Forge. We find him, we donate 10 linen cloth. We go back, and then we'll get the quest. The quest we don't need. Not until we go up to Loch Modan, but I'll grab it now so I don't forget.
And hasn't reported back in over a week. I just know he's gone and blown himself up. He was last seen flying over the loch. Perhaps you can investigate, adventurer.
Maybe we'll swing in the bank while we're here and grab out those 2 flimsy pair of gloves. Put the other ones in. I think ours are still good enough to hold up for a while. Though our pants are getting a little low. We don't have any extra legs. Matter of fact, those are the actual legs we started out with. We never got any flimsy chain pants, and we didn't get any flimsy chain braces, so we don't have any braces on at all. But who knows? Yeah, so there's John Turner. That's the guy we're going to get sent to see. Oh, look, old Grandfather Christmas. Mm-hmm.
What's on your mind?
Give me these, because I don't really need to save those. Get rid of those. We want to save that, save that. We should train in 2-handed axes, I guess, while we're here. All right, we're going to put these in the bank. We're going to put those in the bank. That's it.
Very good.
Yeah. We should probably train in 2-handed axes. Start killing some low-level stuff so that we're skilled in axes. But
what can I do for you?
you can have this. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. That, and that. There we go. Perfect. Hey, 46 no mage on his Mecco chicken. All right, Paladin trainers up here in this building on our left. Priest trainers are there, and mage trainers are there also, along with your portal trainer if you're a mage. Okay, good. We got the quest. This guy here is going to give us the quest.
May the light protect you this day.
First we're going to train. All right, we got a new Blessing of Might, a new Seal of the Crusader.
On the ground.
Blessing of Might, rank 2. Seal of the Crusader, rank 2. Now we're going to grab this quest. This is the Tome of Divinity. And we have to go up top to speak to a young lady.
She's the one the younger paladins go to when it's time they learn more about the light and what's expected of you.
There she is.
What can I do for you?
All right, so we get the Tome of Divinity. And you click on the tome, accept the quest, then you gotta give it back, and then she gives us the quest, like I said, to go find John Turner, who we just saw not too long ago. Alright, so for all of that, let's see, we got 90 there, 90, 180. So far we've gotten 180 XP for this quest line, but you get a lot more. Especially when you go up and you find the guy you gotta use the symbol of life on, and then you gotta get something off of one of the other fellas. Alright, there's John Turner right there. We're gonna give him the 10 linen cloth. Complete quest. You can see here, bring 10 linen cloth, accept that, and complete that. And now we got to go back to there. So that was 1,360 there for those two. On top of the 180, that's 1,540 XP we've gotten so far just for doing a little bit of running around here in Ironforge.
Sorry, didn't mean to shout at you, sir. My name is John Turner. How are you? Good, good. Glad to hear things go well for you. I've had a long day of work already, and I miss my wife terribly.
Yeah, while I'm this close, I'm going to go up here to Timberline Arms.
Backs to
I'm going to learn two-handed axes.
Mostly for children who've lost parents due to the attacks by the Scourge in the last decade. I come to Iron Forge every month or so to see about collecting more supplies from the citizens here.
We can learn one-handed axes and we can learn two-handed axes. We're going to learn that.
Been agonizingly slow.
I think this one here just is nothing she can teach us. Okay, super.
Send a shipment home. This is so
I think the only thing we haven't trained is swords. We have not trained swords at all.
for doing this for me. It's no wonder you've chosen to follow the light. I wish there was some way I could repay you for all you've
I'm
done.
going to grab that two-handed axe out of the
It's the least
bank.
you could do. See? That's what I'm
It
talking
never
about.
hurts to have
Noble to the end. Be safe and may the light
weapon
protect
skills.
You in your travels. I'm going to see about making plans to return home soon. Hopefully Stephanie is doing well back in
When we go back to Stormwind, I think we'll train in swords. I don't think we've done any sword training. We're liable to get a good sword sooner or later. Yeah, we have maces, two-handed maces, axes, and two-handed axes.
Interest you on a pint?
We'll be fighting some low-level stuff on our way to Brunel Village. We'll use our axe for that. That way we can work on get our axe skill up. This way here, if more two-handed axes drop, or more two-handed maces drop, and then eventually we'll learn swords and two-handed swords. We'll have, we'll be able to put a few backup weapons in the bank for us. And I think at some point, I would really like to get, I have a shield, but I'd like to get a one-hander and work on using a shield and a one-hander, strictly for longevity purposes, I guess. All right, what did I say? 15,
So,
1530 so far.
quickly, huh? And what, pray tell,
There's
is
another
the conflict in your
230,
family from here?
15460.
Help a noble cause. Perhaps you've learned the value of charity or some more about your obligations to the citizens of Azeroth.
We didn't get anything for that one. All right, so final quest is we've got to go up by Helm's Bed Lake, which we'll be traveling up through that way on our way to Thelsmar. There's a guy there. We use the symbol of life on him. Ta-da, we revive him. Then he tells us to kill some dark iron dwarves and get a missive. We get that, and then when you come and you turn that back in, you'll get your resurrection spell, which you can't use, but you get the XP, like I said, for doing the quest.
May the light shine upon you.
That's not a bad thing.
Asterisk, good day to your adventurer.
All right, like I said, I'm gonna switch to this two-handed axe just so I can work on it. There'll be some level 6s, level 8s we can kill on our way over
I'll tell you exactly what happened to Muradin and his best friend
to
Nar.
Brunel Village.
We were spying on some of the dark iron.
All right, we're about ready to go there, but first, unfortunately, we've had a little too much coffee, and so we're gonna have to take a real quick bio break, and then we'll go to Brunel Village. I should be back in a moment or two. All right, we're back. I am sorry for the delay. All right, we're going to go to Brunel Village. Down here in Brunel Village, we will get a quest to kill some mountain boars. Not mountain boars, some large elder crag boars. I don't know, you kill so many boars in this game. Kill some snow leopards, kill some bears. Then we'll go up to Shimmer Ridge where we have to get some shimmerweed. We'll turn those in. Then we'll get a quest. Then we'll go kill the leper gnomes. We have a quest to get gears and cogs. Then after that, we do the dreaded Frostmane Hold quest, where we have to go explore Frostmane Hold and kill 5 headhunters. Then after that, we'll be done in Brunel Village. We'll work our way up to the Gold Bar Quarry. The Gold Bar Quarry. All right, let's see. I'm going to kill this wolf, but you have to be careful with these wolves because they like to go get friends. So I'm going to drag this wolf back here. All right, let's get our two-handed axe skill going here. We're level 12. The maximum we can achieve is 60. We'll go fast at first, and then as we get closer to 60, it'll slow down. Okay, here comes another wolf. Our mace actually does more damage than this axe, but like I said, I want to get my axe skill up. I think these wolves are 7 and 8. That's why you can see a lot of parries, misses, dodges, because the axe skill isn't up where it needs to be. But we're getting there. Oops. Kill this boar. I'm going to skip the elder crag boar because that's probably a little level higher than these boars. Get our axe skill a little higher and we'll kill those. All right, let's give her a go. Turn this way so I can watch for wolves. I want to say these boars are 7 and 8. All right, let's go kill this wolf. So we're up to over 30 now on our two-handed axe skill. We're at 33, 34. Yeah, you can see that we're definitely getting the kills quicker. Kill this bear. He's probably level 6. Probably won't get any XP for him, but... pull this fella back. You can see there's a pat wolf coming, and you got that wolf. Though I think now we could probably handle 2. past that one so my mana gets up a little bit. So over here there's a quest where you have to get some dried meats. Okay, we got to watch this guy. He is level 11 elite. He's kind of like Hogger. He's got 666 health. Sadly, he's out of his cave now because we need him to come out of his cave to get the quest done. But he'll pat back to his cave here in a minute. We'll go up and grab the quest. There he goes. So you go up this mountain here. We'll find old Tundra McGann. Whoops, wrong spot. Go up this mountain over here. Come on, you can go up there. There we go. Here's old Tundra McGann. He has some, had a month's worth of meat stored up for him while he was out here. And old Icebeard took his stash, and we have to get his stash back. Now his stash is in this cave where old Icebeard is. So if you go here, you come down, mark him, and you'll be able to see him when he leaves the cave. It's going to take a few minutes for him to leave the cave because he just left it. If I thought we could take him, I'd go in there and kill him, but I don't think we can. But we'll kill a few boars while we wait, just to keep working on our two-handed axe skill. Hell, you never know. Maybe one of these will drop us a 4th pouch or a piece of gear. So when he comes out of the cave, you want to run in there real quick. And you want to grab the dried meats and get out of there before he comes back. Our Hammer of Justice will not stun him long enough for us to loot the meat. If you're a mage, you can go in there and polymorph him. I've seen mages do this quest at level 6 or level 8 when they have polymorph. And they go in and they polymorph old Icebeard, they grab the meat, and then they run out. Oop. Looks like somebody else is going to do the quest. Level 11 human warrior. Even with the two of us, we couldn't kill him. Well, we probably could, but... We do want to turn here, though. We don't want to really be facing that way and find out he came out of his cave and we died. There we go. He takes a few minutes to come out. That's the bad part. I don't even know sometimes if it's really worth waiting for him to come out. Yeah, go right in there, pal. All right, this ought to be interesting. That warrior's going to go in there and attempt to kill him. I probably better go in there and back that warrior up. Because he's certainly going to take some damage. I'm watching. Game was stunned. I don't know how low that warrior is because I can't see it. But I'll give him a heal. There we go. Alright, well, between the two of us, we got him. Oh, you just come in here. You grab the meats. You betcha, my friend. Glad I could help. Here's a buff for you. Look, somebody else is coming. 12 rogue. 12 rogue might be able to take him down. Rogues do great damage in Classic. Put up my own blessing of might. There's a little help for you, Mr. Rogue. All right, we turn that in here.
What a kind soul you are, adventurer.
Again, we can't use these because they're a quest reward. Pity. 900 XP for that. Little 9 hunter. All right, here's Brunel Village. The good news is we're a bit over leveled for this quest, which, considering all the restrictions on us, is a good thing.
You got my attention.
Turn that in. All right, he wants us to kill 6 bears, 8 boars, 8 snow leopards. And then he wants us to get some shimmerweed.
Brunel village could use a hand against the wild animals that wander the nearby snows. Sometimes they wander close. We're not afraid of these bears and cats and boars. No self-respecting dwarf would be. But if you can take care of those animals for us, then we'd have more time for our
snow
crafting
leopard.
and brewing. I'm on a quest to make the perfect stout. I know I can do it. Brewing's in my blood. I just need to find the right recipe. The Frostmane trolls grow a plant, shimmerweed, high up in the hills to the east.
1 of 8.
They use it in their
Here's a bear.
dwarves haven't found much use for it, but it has a unique taste. And I want to experiment with it in my brews. Get me some shimmerweed from the Frostmane seers, or swipe it with the troll shimmerweed butter.
All right, we're up to 52 on our 2-handed axes, so that's good. That makes us dangerous. So if you go up along the lake here, Shimmer Ridge is up there. But if we follow this path up and around, we'll find a lot of bears, a lot of boars, a lot of snow leopards. So we pretty much can get the quest done on the way. Who is this? How are you, old man? I don't know. Another snow leopard. Another boar. Another bear. 5 of those already. All right, let's get up some mana. Good news is we've gotten 24 waters, so we can be a little bit loose with sitting down and drinking. Though we still have to be careful because remember, we can't buy any more. Almost maxed out our two-headed axe skill. We're at 56. All right, there's all the bears we need. I know we're awfully close to having all the snow leopards we need and awfully close to having all the boars we need. This one back so we don't get those 2 snow leopards up there. 6 of 8 boars. This could be the last snow leopard we need. We just got to make sure we're not getting the 2 of them. Oh, we got 2. All right, we're good. We got enough mana that we can handle 2, so. Put a little, drop a little judgment on that bad boy. I'm pretty sure we've got all our snow leopards. By now. I think this is boar number 7. We need one more Elder Crag boar. There you go, right up there. Guess we'll have to need our Blessing of Might up. Take down the snow leopard. Take down this snow leopard. And we'll have a nice clean shot at the boar. Alright, that quest is done once we kill this boar. We got all our boars, we got all our snow leopards. We're going to go up here. This is going to be Shimmer Ridge. This is where we'll get our 6 shimmer weeds. There'll be some casters up here. that we have to kill. There is a Frostmaid Headhunter here. Now we need 5 of these, but we'll get a lot of them when we go into Frostmaid Hold. But hey, this is one extra one, so. Okay, we got a Pat coming. Oh, look at that. We got a one-handed axe. Hold on to that, because if we get a shield, then we can start working on a one-handed axe kill. All right, so over here, there'll be some baskets. There's not one there. There's also a barrel of water here, but I don't think I can get to it. Yeah, so these baskets here contain shimmerweed. You can also get shimmerweed from the seers. They cast lightning bolts. They don't heal, so that's the good news. But they like to run, that's the bad news. I don't think I can handle 3 of them. If I thought I could, believe me, I'd be right over there taking out that camp, because there's a chest there, there was a water barrel there, all nice stuff I could use. But you can see this one here is the amount of damage that it did. None of them dropped me any shimmerweed. Sorry, son of guns. So imagine 2 of them hitting me, and then in addition to 2 of them, another ad. All right, there's one. Now we can get down here and get this guy. Yeah, boy, I wish I could take out that camp. I wish I could. That would be absolutely lovely to see what's in that chest. Plus there's 1, 2, there's a couple of baskets around there. But you have to be careful. See, there's 3 there, and then you get this Pat that comes over here. Then there's another Pat when this one walks away. There's another one that could quite conceivably come out of there. I'm going to go kill this one. I'm just letting that Pat get far enough away that I don't aggro him on my way into this one. There's some shimmerweed in there we'll be able to get. Hey, cut all the missing out. All right. Oh, we got some more loose chain boots. Nice. Never hurts to have some extra gear stockpiled during this quest. One hide cloak. What is that? 9 armor? What am I wearing? Oh, currently wearing 1. Cloaks don't take damage, so they don't suffer durability loss. So it's not like I need to worry about them. All right, we're going to go for this basket, but we're going to let that guy pad away. We need one more shimmerweed. We may have to wait for a respawn or another basket to appear. It's like I said, we can't do that camp. I wish we could, but we can't. I honestly would love to go down there and take out that camp. But again, I have to worry about the pat. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this guy. Whoops. All right, well, let's run, because I want to see if I can pull him back without pulling the camp. Come on, come on. Come on, you got to be coming. There we go. Yeah, we may have to pop a heal here, but not a big deal. Only because we started this guy late. And I don't think we can split pull that camp. Doesn't matter, we got our last shimmerweed. Alright, we got our shimmerweed. Alright, we're going to go back to Brunel Village. We'll turn in these 2 quests. We'll empty out our bags. Then we're going to go kill leper gnomes, see if we can get our cogs and our gears. Sometimes in this cave, there's a chest. We have to kill this bear. There'll be another bear in the entrance we'll have to kill. Then we'll see if the chest is in there. If the chest is in there, there'll be actually a 3rd bear we have to kill, but that's all right. No chest. Yeah, if there was a chest, you'd see it. It'd be right there. Always worth checking for, though. All right. All right, let's go turn these in and make level 13. Very nice. There's more wolves up here, and there's actually a rail wolf over here sometimes. Pain in the neck, though, because there's a lot of running back and forth between those 2 little islands. You can get in a lot of trouble with those wolves quick. And at this point, I don't need them. Other than to see if one of them would be kind enough maybe to have dropped me a bag, but what are the odds? Brunel Village. All right, so turn that in. There's level 13. Doesn't matter what we take, we can't use it. It's a quest reward. All right, so we got a couple of barrels now that they want me to bring to some friends, and then we're going to get another barrel here. Those are for future quests. Oh, those were a quest reward, yeah. We can't wear those.
Not be a brewer like the rest of us barley brews, but he loves his drinks, and I know he'll like this one. Can you bring him this barrel of shimmer stout for me?
I have to admit, those thunder
Those are
brews make
useless.
some good
All right.
brews, but they need to learn that theirs isn't the only decent brew. Maybe you can help me teach them that.
All right, let's go.
Here, take this
Off to see the leper gnomes, the leper gnomes. Let's put our blessing of might up. So we're going to get 8 cogs, 8 gears here from the leper gnomes. They can put a disease on us, which reduces our strength. We can cleanse it. We do have purify. I see somebody else is over here killing leper gnomes. Always a crappy pot when there's a lot of people around here, but what are you going to do? These guys range anywhere from 8 to 10. Okay, so that's the disease he attempted to put up. It didn't take. There we go. We got 1 cog, 1 gear. We're off and running. Going back here, be careful. Oh, we got him. Shit. All right, this is a rare. I got to be able to see what I'm doing here. We should be okay. We are. All right. You can see the disease took that time. We'll cleanse it off us after we kill this guy. So he's the rare. Well, we got a foreman's vest. Cloth. 21 armor, 2 strength. Not worth a crap to anybody, but he is a rare, that guy. And you'll always find him there. That's where he hangs out. Now, if you make a rogue, a gnome rogue, at level 10, rogues get a quest to go get their Blade of Cunning, I guess it's called. And as a gnome rogue, you have to come up here. You have to kill this guy. Shouldn't be a big deal. You're level 10. And there's a guy here that's stealth. Oh, we got a second one coming up. Ooh. This could get rough because we don't have any mana. Come on over here. Thank you. So I can see your dumbass. Okay, our mana should tick here in a minute. We got enough now for a heal. We're good. There we go. We don't have any yet to drop anything, but or to pick up any seals, but now we do. There's linen cloth. Okay, another cog, and we got some more water. Nice. All right, we're going to go up here. We're going to sit down and drink up. So we get our mana back. There we go, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back up. We're back up to full mana. Need to put that back up. Let's go get us some more cogs and gears. Damn, I drank a half a gallon of water this morning at the gym. 2 cups of coffee and a diet soda, so. And now it seems that while I'm right in the middle of making this video that every bit of it wants to say, okay, time for us to leave. Hello there, Warlock. Occult, level 12. Oh, we got a cracked buckler. Nice. So I think on our way up to the Gold Boar Quarry, we'll kill some low-level boars and stuff. We'll put on that shield and that axe. We'll work on our one-handed axe skill. Not a bad little buckler. So the good news is that my hearth is set at the inn in Karanos, which after we do Frostmane Hold, we have to go back to turn all these quests in. And the good news is we won't have to fight our way out of Frostmane Hold because we've got our hearth set there and the hearth is up and we'll be able to hearth our way out. But we still need to get the rest of these cogs and gears. I don't see any up over there. There's another little village of them up here. We'll go up here and see if anybody's up here killing these ones. Well, I see a few up anyway. It's a little mage over here. Oh, little warlock over here. Well, Mr. Warlock, I'm coming to help rid you of these leper gnomes. All right, we're at 6 of each. 6 out of 8. Damn, that warlock don't even have its void walker. All right, we need one more cog. We will be done with this quest. Maybe this little fellow will give it to us. Perfect. Dunzo Lorenzo. All right, we're going to go back to Brunel Village. Now, we don't have anything to turn in there. But we can empty out our bags before we head over to Frostmane Hold. Not that we're going to run out of bag space. We seem to have plenty of it. Ultra Ken's Cutie.
You got my attention.
Like I said, cloaks don't take damage, so I don't have to hold on to that one. Alright, that's it. That's all we can sell. Alright, we're going to go to Frostmane Hold. Hopefully, there might be somebody in there, but hopefully there's not too many in there, because we still got to get 4 headhunters. And then we've got to get... then we have to explore it. And it can get pretty tough in here. There is a rare that walks around in here. My last Paladin died actually in here. It was a level 11. But it did die in here. Alright, this is going to be a 2-pull. There's going to be this headhunter, and there's going to be that one. There's really no way to separate them. You pretty much got to deal with them. We're going to let our mana come back up. That way there we have plenty for healing. We got a healing pot if we absolutely need it, but I don't think we will. We'll drop him. Okay. This is a good sign, by the way. When these are up outside, it's a good sign there's nobody in here that will be able to get all our headhunters and get through this quest kind of quickly. Alright, so there we go. Another headhunter. There's also a pat that comes down here. I don't see the pat yet, so we'll kill this one. Then we'll okay, there's the pat right there. It's getting ready to come down. We'll go take it out. Go. This will be our 4th headhunter. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be number 4. There's our 5th one right up there. Let's get up mana. I think this is the first time in a while I've come here and these haven't been killed. You do kind of want to see if you can back this guy up a hair. If you go slow enough, you will, just because there's a mob there. And there is a pat that comes along here, too. Comes from over here. There he is right there. Yeah, everybody says caves are scary. They're only scary if you're the first one in. Oh, he turned. Okay. What I mean by that is if, like, I'm the first here. So I know what I've killed. I know how long about I have till it respawns. If you know your pats and their routes, it's not so bad. Sometimes you just wait, you kill the pat, and then you progress further in. But if you don't know the cave, and you don't know the pats, and you don't know, like if you were to walk in here now and all that's dead, and then you meet one here, you don't know if the ones behind you are going to respawn. All right, we're going to jump down here. This is a caster. Sometimes there's a chest down here, not today, but sometimes there's a chest right here in that corner. Again, I also out-level all of this, so it's not so bad for me. We're going to kill this guy. There we go. Quest is done. We got the 5 headhunters. We've explored Frostmane Hold. There's 3 or 4 spots in here if you go deep enough where you'll get it done. That was the quickest route, the way I came in. You kill those guys and you jump down. And if you're lucky enough to have your hearse set at Karanos, and you're lucky enough to have it up, hearth out of here. Hearth out of here, baby. Boomo, there we go. Guess we can empty our bags here. Doesn't really matter. Well, not much to get rid of. Oh, we got a quest to do here. Okay, so one of the kegs we got, there's a quest to replace it with a keg down here. So we are allowed to buy this Thunder Ale because we have to have it to complete the quest. Again, it's the only time we're allowed to buy anything off a vendor is if it's a quest item. You buy the Thunder Ale, you give the Thunder Ale to this guy, you're not going to get any XP for it. Then you come here, you can replace this. Now, if you want to take this quest, go ahead. You have to run all the way back to Brunel Village to turn it in. I mean, it is worth about 2 silver. But it's going to cost you about 15 minutes of time, maybe 20, just to run over there and run back. So I never do it. I just do the front part and that's it. And even that's not that great. That was only 80 XP for replacing the keg, so. Okay, now we also got Frostmane Hold explored. Okay, now we can't use that shield because that's a quest reward, so we're going to sell that so we don't mix it up with the shield we can use. We'll go turn in the cogs.
Excellent. Take my report to Senator Baron Redstone. He's a sour type, so don't let his less than sunny disposition get to you. He's in Ironforge, in the chamber where King Magni holds court. Don't know the way to Ironforge? Take the road out of Caranus North, cross the bridge, then follow the road east. There are large banners flanking the road up the mountainside. By the way, if you might avoid mentioning how you assisted me.
Cloak probably sells for the most. Again, we can't wear it. And we have another turn-in over here at Steel Grill Depot. Good old Steel Grill Depot.
The gnomish race will be as good as new.
What can I do for you?
Yes, this will do just fine. I think I'll open a bottle right now and have a taste.
Not bad. Almost got halfway. We won't get any XP for killing this, but we got our axe out, our one-handed axe. So we're in good shape on two-handed axes. We're pretty good shape with two-handed maces. We do need to get our one-handed axe skill up. We haven't had a one-handed mace drop either. A decent one that we could use to level our one-handed mace skill. But it is what it is. All right. So our next journey is going to take us to Goldbore Quarry. Then up to kill Mange Claw. Mange Claw, I think. And then that's at the North Gate Outpost. And then we'll go to the Southern Gate Outpost. And then we'll go into the Valley of Kings, where we'll pick up the quest to kill some Trogs, get some Trog teeth. And then after that, we get to Thelsmar. So, and of course, on the way, we're also going to do the Paladin Resurrection quest at Helm's Bed Lake. So, that's going to be our next adventure. Hopefully we're going to get up around level 15. We'll do some of Loch Modan. Once we're there and we get that all done, then we'll be ready to go and begin adventures in Westfall. But one day at a time, one mob at a time when you're doing challenges like this. Anyway, I'm going to get this up on YouTube for you all. I hope you enjoyed the journey, and stay tuned for part 5 coming up soon. Alrighty, take care everybody. Bye-bye.